Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to start this one off by saying this is the first ever episode that I'm in front of the camera. The reason is, as you can see, we have a great big empty gap in my garage. The reason for that is that the Nissan 350Z is sold. It's sold to a guy a couple of weeks ago who's taken it, fell in love with it. He was looking at several and he saw mine, and that was enough. He took it away. In the middle of winter, the crazy guy, unbelievable. We had to dig the garage out of snow in order for him to leave, but he left with the biggest grin on his face, and unfortunately as it drove off I heard the engine and the exhaust and it sounded amazing, and it wasn't the easiest thing to part ways with. But what it does do is it opens us up, and it opens us up to opportunity of a new project. So it came at the right time to sell, and I am in a bit of a limbo with the cars now. So I want to fill this space, and I want to fill it with something awesome. Something that we can work on, that I can build, that I can bring you lots of content with, and I want to do it and actually have it functional. I really would like a car this year that I can put on the track. That would be fantastic. I would really enjoy that. I did start with the FD that I had previously, the RX7, getting it track ready before just randomly it's sold to a friend's cousin. So that car went just as I got it ready to have some fun with it. So I'm kind of putting it to you guys right now. I've got it down to a short list of cars that I want. Nothing ridiculous, but still awesome vehicles in their own right. So the top of my list, as you can probably imagine, is the RX7. I want another FD RX7. I would absolutely love to get back into that community again. Not that I'm leaving it, some of my best friends are in the RX7 community, but I want to be part of that with my own rotary driven vehicle. So the FD RX7 is probably number one on my hit list of cars that I would love to get again. I did go and look at one, but unfortunately it was too much work and it would not be ready in any kind of time that I could enjoy it. So I am still on the hunt though. FD RX7, if anybody's got one in good condition for cheap, let me know. Next on my hit list, of course, is the Evo. I brought the Evo, the Reims Blue Evo, to you. I had that for a short period before a friend of mine in the military bought it. Just the most phenomenal car. Absolutely ridiculous. It's the most confident driving you will ever have. I can't believe how good it was in comparison to both my Imprezas that I had. It's just one of those machines that makes you feel like you are a Formula 1 driver. Like, it's so forgiving. It knows exactly what you're trying to do, and it does it so well. I still never pushed that car as fast as it could go, and it was ridiculous. It was actually quite scary at times in some corners as to how fast it could go. Not particularly fast, just the grip it had was unrivaled on any other vehicle, so I wouldn't be upset if I was to get another Evo 6. That was my favourite of all the generations. The 5 is also very nice, but the 6 just gets it because of the rear wing. I love the spoiler. Other alternatives, so Imprezas. Definitely will get another Impreza. It would have to be the Type R, the WRX STI Type R, just for the driver control differential. There is a little toggle switch just here that basically allows you to put it as near as damn it into a rear wheel drive mode. So you can have all kinds of fun with it. You can sort of remove a lot of that understeer that they're familiar with, and really have some fun with that car. Plus you get that boxer engine sound, that boom 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 boom, almost like a misfire. It sounds incredible, and it was one of the reasons that I got my first one, was purely because of the sound. And it turned out that they were amazing cars. I owned 2 for a total of probably about 4.5–5 years, and the only thing I ever changed in that entire time was a 102 sensor and 2 batteries, and it just gave me the most reliable daily driving you could ever ask for from a sports car. It was amazing, and it's the reason that I'm a diehard Subaru fan and still own one today. I guess we could look at the wild cards. I do have a wild card, and it's something that I've never ever owned. I've seen them, I've been in one. One of my friends in the military that I worked with had one. It was the Nissan Sylvia S15 spec car. Now, he had the HKS demo car, and it was just probably one of the most beautiful looking cars you've ever seen. It was slammed, stanced, amazing body kit, great big carbon fibre GT wing. It looked literally like it was fresh out of the D1 GP. It was just a monster, huge amounts of power, HKS all over the engine. And it was incredible, and every time I saw it my jaw dropped. It was just that beautiful. So I can potentially get an S15 within my budget. There'll be nothing left at the end of it, but it might be within my budget. And of course everything is subject to budget. So my plan here is to bring you another project. I really want to bring you a bunch of videos. My goal is to bring you a project, and what I want to do in this project now is I want to be able to show you what I'm doing. So I want to show you how to do the wrap, and I'm not talking about wrapping a panel or wrapping a gas cap. I'm talking about wrapping difficult stuff, because there's not a lot of videos out there that shows you what separates the men from the boys. It's always the little details on a wrap that make it. Every time. It's how it's tucked, it's how it's sealed. It's where you put your joins if you have to. It's all the little things, and door handles and wing mirrors and spoilers are probably some of the harder areas to do, and it makes and breaks a vinyl wrap. So I really would like to bring you a door handle wrap video. That would be a good one. Car audio, you've asked, and I have tried to respond to everybody about having a car audio video showing how to install these nav units. No problem whatsoever. I'd love to do that, and it'll definitely happen. All the cars from Japan that come here, the radios in them are junk. They're no good. Their radio frequencies are nothing like ours. So as soon as you get them, first of all the controls are in Japanese, and my Kenji isn't bad, but it's not good enough that in the middle of driving I can start using it. So I definitely need to change that out. So we'll probably put something similar in. I'll probably this time round go for the Android just to show you the differences. And we'll get the apps on there and get them going and get that tied in with the OBD if it's got it as well. Other things that we're going to do, I guess ultimately I want to prep the car for track, is what I want to do whichever way we go. Any one of them cars will be perfect for it. It needs to be functional. The other one was all show. The tyres, everything about it, as great as it was to drive, it was a show car, for no doubt whatsoever. So the next one's going to be a bit more functional. Having rear seats so that I can take the family out, and it would be a bonus as well. Even if they are tiny, at least I can say I can do it. Other than that, really, there's not much to bring you. I just didn't want to sort of leave it there and no videos come in and you guys not knowing what's going on. And I thought, well, you know, why don't I put it to you guys and see what you think? This is one of the most amazing communities that we are in. If you're into cars and you're into modifying cars in particular, the community that we share is quite phenomenal at times. You know, I get questions from Russia, South America, all over North America, Europe. I've got people in Japan that watch, and it's awesome, absolutely awesome. And this is exactly why I love this now. Through all the years of me being involved in cars, it doesn't matter what the colour of your skin is, what language you speak, everybody respects everybody's ride. You go to these shows and everybody does something slightly different, and it's great. And that's what makes this community amazing, is the diversity and the fact that we all share this incredible passion together. I don't think it matters about age, sex or anything. It's just one huge community who clearly are very passionate about what they do. And that's why I keep bringing you these videos, guys, because just like you guys that are doing your builds, I want to put my input back into the community and what I'm doing. This is just a hobby for me. It's just something I absolutely love doing. And I love sharing it with you guys. So I'm putting it to you right now. What mods would you like to see? What would you like to see me do to cars? I've got experience with tuning 16-bit, 32-bit ECUs, particularly the Denso ECUs. So we're talking open port here, access ECU stuff, which is your Mitsubishis and your Subarus. Absolutely anything. More car audio if you want to see that. I can do some Plastidip stuff. I've worked with Plastidip plenty. But there's a ton of videos on that, I guess. Interior work, maybe I'll get into some trimming and show you some stuff with fiberglass. Maybe we do some custom fiberglass and custom trimming of that. The seat change would have been a good one, but chances are the next one's not going to come with broken seats. So, and it'll probably come with Recaros in it already. Who knows? Who knows what the future will bring? I'll put it to you guys, what car would you like to see done? What modifications would you like to see done? And we'll take it from there. In the meantime, as soon as I know more, you will know more. Right now, it's anybody's guess as to what I'm going to get. But needless to say, there is money in Japan, and it's waiting for the right car for me. So take it easy, guys. As always, please feel free to comment. Thumbs up are great, comments are great. Subscribe to my channel. There's definitely lots more to come, and I'm going to try and bring you even more this time around. Hopefully it won't be minus 22 outside, and we can actually go out in the cars, which will be kind of good. Nova Scotia, where I live here, is blessed with quite possibly some of the best driving roads I've ever seen. You have to go out of town a little bit, but they are just breathtaking. Everything you could imagine for a postcard of Canada, Nova Scotia has. And whether you want the lakes and the trees or the ocean and the lighthouses, it's got it all. And I've got a GoPro now, so I can bring you some really, really good quality footage of all of this, and hopefully from inside a really nice vehicle. But take her easy, guys. Thank you very, very much for all your support. And I'll speak to you soon.